Oh my goodness, you guys, I am back. I can't even believe it. I feel like half my life has been missing for the past bit of time. It's going to be kind of weird getting back into the thick of it all and design and be creative again, but I am so excited about it. I can't even wait. These past few months have been rather challenging for various reasons. You put a lot of heart and heartache into a project of this magnitude. It wasn't exactly how I wanted it to come about, but I'm so happy it's finally done. So let's take a little walkthrough of the new Kerri Bradford studio site. It's everything I always wanted it to be, and I just want to sit back, stare at it a while, and say, like seriously. So when you pull up the site, you're going to get this lovely opening screen, and it just rotates through various images that we have to offer here. And just everyone say it with me. Ooh, ah. You can't tell that I'm excited about this at all, can you? Up here we have our menus, and we're going to skip over the shop. The home one will just take you to this page right here. And we're going to skip over the shop for a minute and go straight to blog. And you can access all the blog content from here, including a pull-down menu with the various categories and the archives and such, so that you can easily go out and find, past content. And you can see I've been doing this particular site or a blog since 2010. I've been in business for that long. And there are lots and lots of good stuff that's out there, and I'm just so excited to have it available again. So let's go ahead and just click on blog, and you can see my last post from September 16th when I turned 50. And yeah, it's been that long. But as you can see, it's just all nice and clean. When I sat down and thought about who I am and what look I wanted, or what I wanted from my own brand, if you will, the things that came to mind that resonated with me over the years in this industry, or really the more recent 10 years, is white. Simple and clean with a bit of character is how I would describe myself. I've been a huge white background fan for many years, and I have so many pages that I have made over the past 10 years in particular, where this is my primary foundation. So I felt like this is me, and it's how I want to tell my stories here on my own site. Words and photos are my number one focus. And so that's what I wanted here in my cyber home too. If you notice, I have no blog sidebar. I don't want any distractions when it comes to the blog. I personally cannot stand pop-ups when I look at other sites, and don't even get me started about all the ads and the way they have them popping up everywhere. I dislike greatly having to click out of ads to see content. And so basically what I'm saying is, I don't want chaos where I live. I want it nice and clean. And so as we scroll through the blog, you'll see big, pretty photos and words about them. It's as simple as that. If you want to find something in particular, you can come up here and search by the categories or go back to that specific time of year. But it's pretty straightforward as a blog. It's just that it's just nice and clean. And I'm very, very excited. And if you scroll down, if you notice down here, as you scroll down, you're going to get this little arrow that you can go back up to the top. So that's kind of nifty too. And if you go all the way down to the bottom, you can see you have your little numbers and next arrow or whatever to go to the side or to the next page. So we're going to go back up to the top, and we're going to come over here to the about. And here's where you can click on a little bit about me. And then I also have links to our awesome creative team that we have. And each of these links take you to their particular site so you can see more of their amazing work. And I'm just going to share just a tiny little secret. We have another amazing creative team member coming along. So I'm super excited. And we'll probably do a little announcement on her next week. So moving on, let's go up to the support tab. We have frequently asked questions. You can contact us. And then there's also information on licensing. If you have a question, you can do that here in the contact us, but make sure you check out the FAQs first, because a lot of times there's information in there regarding, maybe you didn't get an email or something, and there's just different questions that we get asked a lot. And if you just check that first, then, more than likely you don't need to contact us. As for the licensing, it goes through and gives you all of the different license options available. Now, all regular purchases are for personal use only, but you can buy limited commercial use licenses. And this is something that we'll be adding as time goes on. But for now, I believe everything is just personal use right now. The art here is intended for small business crafting. So we offer these limited use commercial licenses for those of you who want to make crafts for craft fairs, or you're selling them on Etsy or whatever. So please just make sure that you come in here and just make sure what the licensing is all about. Again, it's just for small business crafting, and that's it. So now let's come back over here to the shop button. And you can see you can either click directly on this shop button, or it brings down a pull down menu and you can go to something more specific, a category. And so I'm just going to go ahead and select the shop button as a whole. And then you can see all the lovely products that are available in the shop. You can also come over here and search again by category, or you can come up here to the shop and search by those same categories. Now in here are some really cool new features that I love. Let's just start out by coming over here to All in the Family. You can, first of all, you can click on it and it will take you to a broader description of the item. And you can add it to your cart, and you can add it to your wish list. Love that. Then it also has some categories and tags that you can use. And then, so you could add it to your cart that way, or you can add it to your cart down here. Now watch what happens when I add it to my cart. I'm just going to go ahead and click on it. You see this little doohickey thing right here? Gives you a little check mark saying, hey, I'm in the cart. So you don't have to go, did I add that to my cart already? I don't remember. So that is one really cool feature. Another one of my favorite features that's going to kind of evolve over time is that when you hover over some products, it's going to show you things that have been made with that particular design. And I love, love, love this. You can also see more if you were to click on it. I'm going to go into the classes and I'll show you. You can see in here, as you kind of hover over a lot of them, that it shows you that extra option. And let's maybe go into, let's try the pocketbook. And in here, you can see that there are more options to see closer up, and more of what's inside the class and what you're going to be able to work with. So I love that feature. I can't even tell you, when I look at this, my mind is clear. It is so what I want, and I'm so excited. And it's just very straightforward, very clean. Again with the, So I'm going to go back to my shop now. And up here, I have added a few things to my cart. And you can see it brings down a little menu of what you've added. So that's pretty cool. And when you go to, let me go ahead and add something else to the cart. Let's add the county fair. So I'm going to go ahead and add that to my cart. And then come up here to the cart button, and I'm just going to click on it. And then it shows you all of the items that you have in your cart. And then down here, it's going to tell you what your total is. If you look at my cart totals, you can see I have shipping because I have stamps in my list here. And then also, because I'm a Utah resident, we have to pay sales tax on physical products, it tells you what the sales tax is for that. The calculate shipping, you don't really have to do that because it's a flat rate shipping. If you have a promotional code, you can put that in here. And then you can go ahead and proceed to checkout. And let's show you what that does. So here we have our billing details. And if you're wondering why it is that we don't have the option for guest, that you have to actually register, it's because we need to keep track of the downloads that you do. If you try to process as a guest, then we have no backup to say what you have purchased to be able to help you later on. So you do have to register on the site in order to get those downloads, not to mention the classes. So I have all of my information is here, and I'm just going to go ahead and click continue. and I'm not going to ship to a different address, and click continue. And then it lets you review the payment, and then it comes down here, and I use PayPal for my store. And just because I use PayPal doesn't mean that you can't just use a plain old credit card without signing up for PayPal. If you want to pay with a credit card, all you need to do is select the different option to choose. There'll be two options. One that where you can log in with PayPal, and then another option where you can pay with a credit card using the PayPal system without registering for PayPal. So it gives you that option. You don't have to be a PayPal member in order to use your credit card. So I'm not going to go ahead and proceed to PayPal because I don't need to do that. But that's kind of the essence of going through and shopping here on the Kerri Bradford site. Now, once you have purchased items, or if you have purchased items in the past, you'll come up here to My Account, and you can see you have all of these quick links here, or you can just click on My Account, and it'll take you to this dashboard. To me, I don't understand why the dashboard is there. It doesn't give you any information other than telling you what you can do. But over here you have your orders, so I can click on that and you can see what orders I have. You can see I've been playing around with different things. And if you click on a particular order number, then it takes you into the items that you have purchased. Then you can also go to your downloads, and it will show you the different things that you have available for your downloads. Now, if you're looking for items that you've purchased previously, they should be listed here. The importing did not go as smoothly as we'd hoped. There are some quirky things, but please don't worry about it at all. All that information is stored. We have plans set in place for some of the things that we know need to be taken care of. And if you find that something's missing, you just shoot us an email, and it's all good. Of course, you wish for a smooth transition, but that's the way it is. That's just how it worked, but we can take care of that. You can also come in here and change your address and your account details, and you can even log out of the system. So again, it just is all very clean, it's just, to me, it's much easier to navigate around, and I am just so thrilled about how this has all kind of come together. It's definitely been a work in progress. I know that it's something that I'm going to be working on all of the time. There's things that I want to add, and I'm so excited that I can do it. I don't have to rely on someone else to work on a system that nobody seems to know how to use. And so I'm just, this new store, I'm so excited to have you all be a part of this new little world that we've created here. There's just so many good things to come. I have so many ideas. As much as I did not want to be down as long as I was, it's given me the opportunity to regroup and rejuvenate and clear my focus on a direction that I want to go. And you're going to see more of that fresh new thinking in the blog posts and store content to come. It's going to be a grand adventure. So let's get this party started.